today. From GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, it's the AFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports.
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. First down. Here's Burrow. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Chris Jones. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. Well, if they have any thoughts of coming in here and getting this road victory, that's not the way to start it out on the first play of the game.
Yeah, one thing you always say when you go on the road, take the crowd out of the game. They actually brought the crowd into it by permitting that sack right out of the gate. I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
You know, on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. Jack Fox out to punt here on fourth down. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City. It's taken to the 26. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And how about his performance in the wild card round last week? Truly one for the record books. Touchdown pass after touchdown pass. In fact, the statistician was questionable for this game, trying to recover from that one. And if you didn't know any better, you would have thought they were going 11 on 10 in that game all the way through. But now for this one, can he keep it going? Can he keep the hot hand?
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Set him back 5. Following the delay, here's 2nd and 9. Mahomes now to throw. Flush to his right. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 62 yards. And the Chiefs are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Well, we knew they had the crowd on their side. Their defense has already made a stop, but now here's an opening drive touchdown.
Yeah, how about the defense making the stop? Offense feeling their momentum that they've generated and turning into points on their side. So now you've got a team working together, and you got the crowd involved fully on their side in this ball game.
And in this playoff atmosphere, that 12th man means even more. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. A run there on first down gets 3 up to the 28. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Third and 2, now Burrow. And that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. Now Hill to return it. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Bengals grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
I remember sitting in special teams meetings, and at some point during the meeting, the coach would always say, you better treat this one just like you're playing offense or defense. It's a big part of the game, and we just saw evidence of why right there with that fumble.
Yeah, fumble on the punt, and after it was turning up to be a pretty decent return.
Yeah, a really nice return. They were going to be set up okay, and the offense would feel good running onto the field. And now the defense has to try it out there and try and slow them down.
First carry now for Chris Evans. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Chris Evans, 26 yards. And the Bengals are a 2-point conversion away from tying this football game. So how about that for your first carry of the game? Not bad.
How about that? And not bad at all. I think you earned himself a little bit more work, partner, because that's what you want from your number 2 or your number 3 running backs. You want them to come in with the fresh legs, give your team a little jolt, and he did it right there. Best way to lobby for more playing time? Have runs like that.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. And this one is incomplete. So a PI call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play. But by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defense.
Touchdown! Complete at the 1. Nicole Hardman with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to it. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Cincinnati set to take over once again. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll try the left side with Evans, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Evans. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 49 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. This one swung out to Williams. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field. Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They'll try and run for it with Evans. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23.
I like his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. That's complete to the tight end Sample. Touchdown, Bengals! Drew Sample, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bengals able to get this back within a touchdown.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And the lead is down to 2. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33. Set to take over, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team. Gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
Mahomes now on first down, escaping the pressure right. Catch is made by Hardman. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. Oh, the ball is out. Edwards-Helaire lost it. And the Bengals grab it. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. And let's check on the call. Jonah Williams, former first-round pick, the guilty party. out of the gun. A give to Evans.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Chris Jones on the stop. Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow. Man open. That's Jamar Chase, complete. Second quarter action. 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. He'll flip this out to Evans.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. Open man is Chase, complete.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. That's caught by Keyshawn Johnson. And down inside the 15 he goes. First catch for him in these playoffs. He was held without one last week, but he's got a first down on that effort.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Again, it's Burrow.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Another try after the first down sack. Burrow. This one hauled in by Sample. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there, couldn't do a whole...
And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd. Tyler Boyd, as the first half is winding down, and the Bengals have taken the lead. So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation where you try and get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And they'll take over with just 18 ticks remaining. And just 18 seconds remain till halftime as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. They'll roll him out right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. He's at the 40. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So it's on to halftime. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Now a good job shifting right, finding his target. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. They're going deep for Hill. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. And you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
12 more yards there and another first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. To throw, it's Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Antonio Callaway there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown. So
that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
And he's got a Bengals first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37. 63 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Able to power through. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Oh, now Hopkins slow to get up here. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC.
Well, after that pickup of a first down, I think some of the defensive guys are going to be looking over their coordinator and saying that was not in the scouting report. That went against every tendency most teams have. You don't usually hand the ball to your big guy in that situation. Sometimes you catch them by surprise.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. On 2nd and 12, Burrow avoids the target, and he has it over the middle. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 41-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 41. Now Burrow. Now Burrow loses the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Under pressure, they got him again. Chris Jones able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Now it's Burrow. He finds his man, complete. It's Cox. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground.
And he'll take this up to about the 7- or 8-yard line. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell. We're back now in KC. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's going to rifle one deep left side. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A big pickup of 38. Now that'll help get you out of danger. So much for playing it conservatively back towards your own goal line.
That aggressive mentality, sometimes you can use it, and they did there against a defense who probably thought to themselves, there's no way they take a shot here this deep in their own territory.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. That's taken in by Callaway. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Antonio Callaway, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead. So now a big spot here as the Chiefs will indeed go for 2. Mahomes will throw for it. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it...
Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Oh, guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right now.
Take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. On 3rd down and short and everything well executed, he not only gets the first down, Charles, he gets the touchdown as well.
And you see the defense commit to the run so often in these situations. There's always that little bit of hesitancy, isn't there, partner? Thinking that they may play action yet. They took advantage of that hesitancy and found their way into the end zone with a running play.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. And here's a throw taken in by Boyd. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Burrow looking to pass. He gets this one to Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a 1st down. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. That's going to set him back 5 yards. Burrow will throw. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Chris Jones. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. On 2nd and a long way to go. Burrow, and his throw's going to be incomplete. Jamar Chase, the intended receiver. 3rd down here. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. A huge gain of 40 yards on the 3rd down conversion. He finds his man complete. It's Cox. That catch good for only a couple. Now they got to get to the line quickly. He finds his man complete. That's Cox. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 13-yard line. The Bengals, and that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Keyshawn Johnson there to make the grab. And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well that they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
And the Chiefs have got it. And with that, they should have a victory as well. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He's going to let it go again.
And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
They go play fake. Mahomes. He's going to take another shot here. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now Mahomes, flushed out right.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Von Bell, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Here's Burrow.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 45. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
High throw, but the catch is made. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough, tough way for it to end.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.